Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And we are once again in the witch area, but I don't know if it's good news or bad news or any news. I was planning on having a building up today in this episode, but I might have gone a little bit overambitious on that design, and it's not even nearly done. As you can see, I did remove the World Eater, and that gave us quite some materials. Well, not this box. This box. And then there is slime here somewhere. Yeah, this is a complete mess. This is from the farm, by the way. I've been running the farm for basically overnight, and yeah, we don't have problems with redstone anymore. I need to clean up this area, remove this junk. Like I said, I kind of wanted to have a building built today, but it's over ambitions. I mean, the design I'm going for, it's quite nuts. It might not even work. I'll keep working on it and we'll put it up eventually. But today, we're not gonna be here at all. I'm just gonna clean up all this garbage. Well, not garbage, these are very useful things. And gonna take them back to my base, and we're gonna work on a different project today. We'll get back here in a few episodes to finish up a building here. And since I hope, at least, that I learned something from building the witch farm area, I'm starting with building a tunnel. Yeah, because we'll probably be moving back and forth between here and where I'm going, so let's just get the tunnel done, shall we? So that travel is easier. I'm now traveling through the Crimson Forest here, and yeah, the hoglins and piglins are having a war on top of the roof here, and they keep jumping down on me here. It's very dangerous, but this has to be built. That's why we built the tunnel, so it stops being dangerous. Ooh, lava lake. Right. It's not that far, it's 200-ish blocks that way, and then I think I need to turn right for another 100, 150 blocks, something like that. It's not a big issue. Let's go there. Who has two thumbs? Well, technically, who has zero thumbs? Well, who has zero thumbs and built the tunnel in the wrong direction? This guy. Yeah. Nah. I. There is nothing else I can add to that. Not a big deal, didn't go too far, but we need to go in that direction, not that direction. And this bit here, this is the squid farm. It's actually not far at all. Yeah, I will need to build an access point to this thing as well. I still haven't built an access point to the blaze farm. I don't know how I should design the tunnel or stairs or elevator or I don't know. I need to figure out how to access my nether infrastructure that is lower down other than just portals. But yeah, first this. This is more important. And we have a tunnel. Well, kind of. Like, you can see that I ran out of glass again. And yes, there are still two unfinished tunnels in that direction because I ran out of glass there as well. But we have a boat. Well, it's not a dispenser, it's actually a dropper, because why would I use a dispenser when it won't work here anyway? And we have a tunnel, and the tunnel leads us here. And guess where we're gonna end up? We're gonna end up staring at a wall, but yeah, this is the access point to the end. And we'll be doing things in the end again today, and I'm gonna be doing something magical in the end with the portals. We'll see if that works. And what I want to do with these portals here is something someone told me, I don't remember if it was during a stream or on Discord, that you can manipulate where the other endpoint of these portals goes, because apparently they are not generated until you go through them. So the trick is that you manipulate the land in a specific way so that the game thinks that it should generate the portal there. And the way it apparently works is that Minecraft tries to generate the portals on nearest land in this exact direction. And why I'm specifically pointing at this portal here, it's because this is the westernmost portal. If you look like this, its Z value is 0, so it's straight west. And they are the easiest to manipulate. So I'm gonna test this. And from what I understand from a very old video by Gnembon, and some things I have been reading, is that what happens is that the game first goes 1024 blocks out. So exactly where I'm flying now, at minus 1024 and a 0, the game will first try to generate a portal. Or rather, it will not try to generate a portal. It will look for land. So there is no land here, but we're gonna fix that soon. If it sees land at 1024, and it does that by looking into the chunks and see if there is anything in the chunks, or enough stuff, that wasn't very clear from the descriptions I've seen. If there is enough stuff in the chunk, it will move closer to the central island, and then keep moving closer until it runs into the last chunk where it found enough land, and then it finds an endstone block somewhere in that chunk and generates a portal. It's not exactly clear to me exactly where that is done, but it doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna do here now, we're gonna look at chunk borders, and we need to, actually that looks like a very good block to start on. Yes, 40. 40 is the level I want to be at, and I will make a little hole so I can prepare, because I brought some supplies with me. I brought netherrack, because I will be bridging with netherrack. That's probably too much, because I will want to destroy the bridge later. And the reason why I want to do this is, I've been talking about the Wither Rose farm that I want to build, and I still want to build it, but one of the things you kind of need to do, it's not super strictly necessary, but it really helps, is to spawn proof the area around it, because if the Wither starts shooting endermen that are in the wrong position, it can damage the farm, and bad things can happen. So if you can spawn proof everything, the farm becomes much more reliable. So I want to create a spawn proof area by just not being there not being anything there at all. I have tried this in creative. I am not crazy, I promise. Well, I am crazy, but not that crazy. And it did work, even though the guide I saw and any information I saw about it was ancient. Oh, I'm gonna be pressing shift very hard. So it still works, and I need to bridge out to from 1084 to minus 768. That's where we're going now. See you on the next side, or far side. That side. On the other side. That's what you say. See you on the other side. Now, it's kind of scary with all the Enderman generating here, but I think we're here. Yes, so this is the chunk border here. Now we entering the chunk. This is 768, yes. So I think if we just... so apparently you need to target 4 different chunks because it kind of depends on how the game is rounding things, maybe. At least that's what the rumors say, and I haven't experimented enough to form my own opinion, so I'm just gonna follow the guides. So, now I should be able to end the pearl through that portal, and a portal we generate on one of these 4 blocks. Let's try that. I wonder if I can... Oh! It's so much easier to fly through the void when you have the chunk borders shown. That's convenient. And yeah, the portal is right here. Do I have ender pearls? I do. Right. Can I throw it there? Well, not really. That was a terrible idea, and I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, remove this, and let's do this properly. That should be enough. And now, this is very scary, and it generated exactly... Oh, okay, it generated there. But the trick worked, and I am really happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna make a little platform here, because I will want to land here. Remove that junk. And eventually there will be a wither here, and that portal will stop being useful. So yeah, we need a platform here, and I need to remove all this netherrack, because, of course, those things are spawning there. Hello, Enderman. Yep, that works. Oopsie. Yeah, and that's why you don't want to have anything to do with Enderman. The netherrack bridge is gone, and that was very much a butt-clenching moment to try to dodge all the Endermen that were spawning there. Now let's try to land there somehow without falling off into the void. Ugh. I had my handy build materials box. It didn't have any carpets, but it had wool and a crafting table. So that was solved. I don't think anything can spawn here now. And the Endermen can still teleport onto carpets, but they cannot spawn. I hope. To prevent them from actually teleporting onto a block, you have to have not just double carpet, but triple carpet. They cannot teleport on top of this. And a single carpet they can still teleport to. And I guess they can teleport there, but it doesn't matter because there will be no Endermen here, because they won't spawn, because those islands are too far away. Awesome, now this is prepared. This was probably a terrible idea to have it here. I will extend it a little bit in this direction, I think, so that I can have a little bit more landing area, or runway, or whatever you want to call it. Well, technically it would be a runway, yes. And there will be a build of a wither rose farm here. I don't know why I said it like that, but my brain just stopped working there for a while. It will either be here or during my stream, which will happen very soon. I'll try to generate more portals and generate one, because this one is to the west, yes. I want an east portal, not because it's better, except it is because it's easier to build the farm in that direction. So, we just did a stream, and during the stream I changed this thing so it wouldn't be in the middle at all. And that seems to help the redstone. And yes, the shape of it is very much a shape that only a parent could love. But it works. It does its job, and the activation mechanism is a bubble column where if we remove or add the soul sand from the bubble column, this observer will detect that and drop the TNTs. Unfortunately, it seems that, that was a very interesting discovery, it seems that when the dragon breath hits the water column, that does something to the water that keeps triggering this observer quite a lot. So yeah, this thing is now wasting quite a bit of TNT. But it's fine. Unfortunately, we didn't get the east portal that I wanted. The east portal would be generating here somewhere. I have a south portal, which should be this one. Yes, it's this portal. And we did the same thing with the other end portal generation for this one. Now I just need to repeat. I don't know if the portals generate randomly. It doesn't really matter if it's sequential or random. I just need to repeat the dragon fight enough times to get my east portal. So I'll keep doing that. And now that the redstone doesn't get destroyed, well, the bombing gets quite reliable. I can't get over how ugly this shape is. Like, what did I do here? How did we end up with that? But we should see the dragon soon. And just flick that lever once. And all the crystals are gone. Oops. And for some reason the Endermen are really getting angry at me, and I don't understand why. The TNT shouldn't be hitting them, but maybe it did. I don't know. I've now done this multiple times. It's not very exciting. There is a fun problem I noticed with the boats, and that is that on all other portals, when I'm moving there with a boat, this cactus collection thing works correctly because I usually get to the portal, do whatever I need, and then go back to my base. Well, this one is overflowing now because I go to my base through the end portal, which teleports me straight back to my bed. Not a huge problem, but a funny one I haven't thought about. We are now up to 18 generated portals. Where is east? East is here. And the east portal hasn't generated yet. It should be here, like literally this position. And well, like I said, I'm gonna keep trying until we get what we came for. Unfortunately, this episode might end up being a little bit short because I am losing my voice and because I think I'm getting some kind of plague. Hopefully it's not the bad one. But yeah, something is happening to my voice. I had to abort the stream relatively early after 2 hours last night because I couldn't speak anymore and I have a fever. So hopefully we'll get our portal and do the thing we came to do before I get too sick to continue this episode. And if not, well, thanks for watching, but hopefully not yet. Oh? The mechanism didn't trigger. What's going on? Something is broken. What's going on? Did we run out of TNT in the last fight? We did. Oh. Also, another thing I started using on the recommendation of my stream are potions of strength. because they seem to speed things up a little bit. Not much, but every little helps when you're repeating a thing 20 times. Is that east? I think we got our eastern portal on the 19th attempt out of 20. Yes, this is 0 on the z-axis. So, that bridge now tried to generate that portal perfectly. Awesome. And perfect. We have the eastern portal now. So I'm just gonna clean up here. I've run out of netherrack and I built part of this bridge out of endstone, because that was the only thing I had. But yeah, let's finish this part up. Oh, I don't even have the endstone to build the platform here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh well, not a big deal. Clean up the bridge and we have an eastern portal that is far away from all spawnable land. The reason why I wanted the eastern portal to generate well on the other side is because I want to build the Witherows farm in that direction. The only reason for that is that we need to steal an invulnerable end crystal. And it's just easier to move it in that direction. This time it's actual laziness, and we can push that crystal around, but since we need to steal the eastern crystal anyway, it's just easier to steal it in just one direction and then move it into place just with pistons instead of flying machines. And since I want to generate all the portals anyway, might as well generate this one too and build the farm that way. That's the only reasoning. So this is the machine for stealing the invulnerable end crystal. It's from the video that Surprise Tea made about this Witherows farm that I'm building right now. And yeah, we're gonna steal the crystal right now. I just need to land here and add a seat for us to travel in later when we're stealing the crystal more. But the thing we need to do now, and I have only tried this once in creative and I may mess up, which will be, well, at least interesting, but could also be problematic, so let's not mess up. Bam! Now we are stealing the crystal. Well, the flying machine started. And when we get to that, or that actually, I need to destroy that thing. And this aborted the dragon respawn, so, and blew up my platform here, which was interesting, didn't expect that. And, yep, we own an invulnerable end crystal. And this is very important because this is the only way to prevent the Wither from blowing things up. The Wither can blow up anything except bedrock and invulnerable end crystals. Obsidian doesn't work, crying obsidian doesn't work. Some Witherows farms take the attention of the Wither by using chickens, and that's what we're gonna do too. But then they use very specific tricks where you need to get the timing right and make the Wither see the chicken at the right time and stuff like that. And if you just make one single mistake while building the farm or activating it or traveling to it or traveling near it or anything like that, just one single mistake will blow the whole thing up. And I don't want that. I want a farm that will survive all of my mistakes because, as you've seen before, I make a lot of mistakes. It's not easy to always pay attention, and even if it was easy, Why be on your toes all the time? Let's just build stuff that doesn't blow up too easily. But that will be it for today. And the reason isn't because we don't have time to finish more builds. The reason is because my voice is no longer functional, and I'd rather have some time to edit this video and not try to rush everything on the last day if my voice happens to come back, because, well, as you can hear, it's not here right now. I would announce a stream at this point, but that might not happen because of me being sick. We will see. You can hop on Discord and see if I'll announce something there. Well, today as the video comes out, because I kind of want to stream maybe building the Witherows farm or doing. There's so many other projects that I still need to do. And by the way, as a pre-announcement, I have seen your comments about the sand and the autocrafting, so autocrafting will happen. Sand, on the other hand, it will not be by duping. And yes, I have seen all the comments saying that the anvils dropping on cobblestone is not vanilla, it's too modded and stuff like that. But, well, I said it before, my world, my rules. And I will be doing anvils dropping on cobblestone, and for one reason and one reason only. And it is because the whole thing of duping gravity blocks is very much overdone. Everybody is doing it. You've seen it dozens of times. Lots of worlds have it. I personally haven't seen anyone do the carpet extra mode setting of renewable sand where you drop anvils on cobblestone and that converts the cobblestone into sand. I've never seen, I've even looked for a machine that does it. It doesn't exist. I wanted to design my own machine because I'm pretty sure that for gravity block duping, I would just use someone else's machine because it's a solved problem. Dropping anvils on cobblestone is not a solved problem, so that's what I'm gonna do. Probably in the next episode, because I will probably finish the Witherows farm between episodes. Thanks for watching. Come join the Discord to see if we're gonna be streaming, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!